Good morning. It is tea time vlog number 3. We are headed up to Ireland. No, we're not. That's a joke. We're headed up to DC to get on our plane to go to Ireland. Yesterday we came back to Richmond so I could hang out with some friends. I spent the night, but we did go see Finding Dory at around 9:40, which the movie didn't even end until like 11:30, so we didn't get home until 12. I'm pretty tired, but hopefully that means that I will get to sleep on the plane. Hopefully, crossing fingers, because normally I cannot sleep on the plane. I'm just too excited and too distracted by all the noises. But we'll see how this goes. I'm excited to show you the travel. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Please share the heck out of this video. Like, subscribe, comment, anything that I can do to like push this forward. Please, I need your help. Yeah, let me show you our trip. Okay, we have arrived at the plane. Say hi, this is Caitlin.
Hi.
I hope it shows you. And now we were waiting for our flight, so our tickets are somehow, we're not sitting beside one another, but there's like an empty seat beside Caitlin, so we're gonna try to figure out whether we can get that to work. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay. Alright, be back in a little bit. I'm just creeping. Messy. Want a newspaper? That's kind of nice.
Internet.
Bauma.
Because that's really what I want.
What if it's hailing? Like, what is a too big of a storm?
They'll let us know. We'll have to unboard.
That would be so sad. Although I think the rubber of the wheels, something with that, because it's like, that's why they say cars
like
are safe.
Cars, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But again, they wouldn't let us board if it wasn't safe. So.
You believe in the government.
I believe in the system.
You trust the system.
Why would the pilot, the co-pilot, and the stewardess,
I don't know. I don't know.
Crew in the front allow?
I'm not worried. I'm just
very peaceful sounds.
Yeah, you can go to sleep.
People pay for this music, so
that is true.
To fall asleep.
That is true. I told you about my Big Lots tapes, right?
Big Lots tapes?
Yeah, when I was younger, my dad used to take me to Big Lots, and we would go get tapes, and I would get like The Jungle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just to fall asleep to?
Yeah.
I had a clock that played that music though. And so sometimes we just put on like wind chimes or whatever and just listen to it. That was like 2 seconds. We're gonna be dry.
Hello again. We are on the plane and we realized we are in the economy because this is here to remind us of our place. We are really tight in a tight spot.
I think I have this on wrong.
It's been a really long day. It is thunderstorming outside, which is kind of interesting. So we don't know if the plane's gonna leave on time. I think it will. Caitlin totally trusts in the system. You okay?
I think I got it on wrong. I'm serious. I think I'm gonna have to take it off.
No, this is the top.
I know, but it's like weirdly, I don't know. I just put it on weird.
Okay, we'll see you in a little bit. We just arrived in Dublin and it was fucking hell. Just straight up. First off, we go to the Hertz to get a car, to rent a car. And like our cards were not working and it was crazy and there wasn't enough information and I don't think AAA checked some facts that needed to be checked and it was tense. And then we get into the car and I have to learn how to drive, not only like sitting on the other side of the car, but also on the other side of the road and taking like right turns and turning into the left lane, which is just bonkers. These people are bonkers here. And then we start to drive and I quickly realized that turning, that whole mess of turning and being in the other opposite lane and sitting in the other opposite seat is not as bad as just the road signs.
Yeah.
They're like madness, literally madness. We took a trip that was supposed to take us probably 22 minutes. It took us like, what would you say?
I think it was like 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. And we circled this park so many times because Dublin does not mark their streets.
Well, especially when you're driving. Like, luckily I was in the car to at least partially read them. You were driving.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Caitlin was like, fortunately, saving grace, like a mental rock as I began to like freak out, like exhausted. I'm exhausted. We're just exhausted freak out. And Caitlin is trying to direct and like read the directions that I printed out because our phones are not working. There's no GPS. We're doing this old school. And as we are driving, we realize that Dublin does not mark their sign or mark their roads with signs. And if there are signs, they're these tiny little plaques that are way high up on roads, and oftentimes they're either covered with ivy or non-existent, or the lights on them and they're too hard to read, or the lettering is too small for us freaking 21st century people or something.
Apparently you have to have like super
vision. Like laser eye vision to like see these signs, and it's just chaos. It's just chaos. Oh, another thing about these roads is they just change name like halfway through, you know? Like there was this one road that we were supposed to get on, was it Upper Gardner?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And we probably circled trying to figure out how to get on that road probably for like at least 30 minutes because we saw the road, finally were able to get on the road, realized that it like changed names, so we circled back trying to figure out what we messed up on. At one point we were going down the road in the opposite direction and I told Caitlin, I was like, I think we're supposed to be on this road but going the other way. I don't know how people drive here. Oh, and the people, they're just angry drivers. They're great. They're great people on the street when you're walking around, which we would later find out during the day. But as we were driving around, they just honk at you. They give you no time to like think or read or breathe. They just want you to go. Yes, there was one time where I pulled in and I was like on the right side and this guy was really mad at us. Sorry, we're from Virginia. Like, we don't know what we're doing. We finally had to call my mom and be like, Mom, can you like direct us to this place? And she was like, I'm not on a computer. Like, give me a few minutes. And so then we called Caitlin's mom, and Caitlin's mom had to like direct us on the computer, which is really hard when you can't figure out where you are. So Caitlin was like yelling out like landmarks and building names, and I was just driving because I didn't understand how to stop the car and park because you do it opposite, and I never parallel park on, well maybe I have, but like
very infrequent.
Yeah, not on like sitting on this side, okay? it was just crazy. I don't know if we just had divine intervention or something, because there were probably like 3 times.
It was 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times where I just got lost, and I was just like, just driving, you know, just taking the road, and then suddenly we would end up being on the road that we were supposed to be on several steps ahead. And that happened like 3 times.
Which is good because
Yeah.
we'd already wasted 30 plus.
Which was good because we've already wasted so much time trying to figure out. Oh my god! Finally, we arrived at the hotel. It is breathtakingly beautiful. I think I pulled up and Caitlin like went in to go check in. And just like it was like kind of silently crying in the car, like stress crying from relief. It was just awful, but we did it, and we're here. And tomorrow is going to be a better day because we are going to walk it. We will not drive. We will walk as far as we possibly can. And I don't care if we have to walk 10 miles. We will walk those 10 miles. We will not drive until we have to leave Dublin. Okay? So my recommendation to you, people of the YouTube world, do not drive in Dublin unless you're from Dublin. Then you're fine.
Or you're used to reading tiny street signs.
Yeah. Or if you have like supersonic vision and can see street signs like way far ahead.
Well,
or if you have like a GPS system that works.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Really convenient.
That would have been very helpful.
Yeah.
It was a crazy day.
It was a crazy day. We're gonna go get sleep, and then day 2 of the Ireland trip. It's gonna be better. We're gonna have lots of cool stuff. We're gonna see the Book of Kells and Trinity Church, and see some Irish dancing that hopefully is good. So please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Hate this video, but that's good publicity anyway.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Any publicity is good publicity at this point. Okay, good night. Love ya. Help. Bye.